Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Mike Mars, and this is the 2014 Mini Cooper Hardtop. Now, this vehicle was reintroduced to America in 2004, and it is the two-door hatchback that comes currently from BMW. Now, we happen to be rolling on the sport trim package, so we've got some nice 17-inch aluminum wheels that are wrapped in the run-flat rubber to give us even a better sport feel from the driving experience. And that's where this vehicle really shines. It's like being on a perpetual go-kart track. It really handles, and that's the wonderful thing about it. Under the hood of our 2014 Mini Cooper Hardtop, we're going to find that we've got a 1.5 liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. Now, this engine does produce 134 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. Now, we happen to be backed by the automatic transmission instead of the standard 6-speed. So this thing is rated for 41 miles per gallon on the highway, 29 in the city for 34 miles per gallon combined. It'll do it if you can keep your foot out of it, because it's a lot of fun to drive. Go around the interior of our Mini Cooper. We're going to see we've got a nice two-tone color scheme, lots of gloss black trim, big easy to reach door pulls, handles. Got a little ambient lighting in here to highlight our audio system. Switch controls. We even got a little bit of wood grain built in here to kind of highlight things. Now, our dash, we're going to see that the driver's space got the big large gauge here that Mini's become famous for, as well as the large tack. This side, we've got a nice little LED countdown on our fuel gauge. On the steering wheel, we've got our thumb controls for our cruise control, as well as our audio system, our Bluetooth, and our voice-activated nav system. Now, coming over to the center stack, we're going to see that we've got a nice large round design here with the monitor kind of built into the middle of it, and some of our manual audio controls here. Now, this does have a nice LED ring around it, kind of highlights a few things. Now, the controls for several of the functions are all down here within easy reach of the driver. Now, this is where we're going to see our drive modes of sport or green, but we're also going to see that this is where we're going to see our menu, where we can go to our nav system, we can go to our radio. All these are controlled right here, easy to reach and get to. Got some pretty good graphics. And then we're going to come on down and we're going to see that here's the manual controls for our climate system. We've got heated seats, the defroster, the AC. Now, these switches are really kind of neat looking. I mean, this is a sporty little car, and it's got some neat little fixtures. And this is the start-stop button itself, and kind of gives it a different kind of almost an aircraft type look, because sometimes you feel like you're flying in this thing. And of course, down here we got a 12-volt power supply, our cup holders, then there's our shifter here, and we do have a manual mode for whenever we are setting over into the sport system. Got an armrest back here that's got a little bit of storage in it, and it will fold up out of the way. Then coming on around the interior, we're going to see some more of that wood grain effect, and this is actually another little storage area right here. Then, of course, we got our glove box down here, and another view of the door panel with the speaker system, the large door knobs, and the ambient lighting. Now, our seats are heated. Got some nice stitching and panels in here. Some really nice bolstering here. Kind of wrap around while you're in this thing, because it is a lot of fun to drive. We'd like to thank you for joining us this week on In Wheel Time, as we've been driving the 2014 Mini Cooper Hardtop. The two-door hatchback. It's got the 3-cylinder engine under the hood. We've got a lot of new features in the interior for 2014. And this thing is just a lot of fun to drive. So if you're looking for something that's going to bump 40 miles to the gallon out on the highway, and it's a lot of fun to drive, check out the 2014 Mini Cooper.